Hey guys, it's Pastor Jordan. Today I'm reacting to Sinner Bite. I never ever know what to do with these things. It's like the hardest part of the video is the intro and the outro.
I'm begging you to see that if you were to just let go, all of the things that you're terrified of and all of the things that bring you pain and all of the things that have been a tragedy in your life will become something beautiful. You let go of that coin and you let God hold on to you, and you will become a different person. We all hide things in our closet, and this channel is about pulling those things out of the dark and facing them.
Hey guys, it's Pastor Jordan. Today I'm reacting to Sinner Part 2 by Phora. And I really liked the first one, so I'm really excited. And I've been planning this one since I did the first one. I'm really excited, so let's get started.
I just can't take this pressure no more, man. Well, I feel like I've been in this place before. I just can't take no more. I just can't smile like I'm still me. I just can't fake no more. I tried to be all I can, but that wasn't enough for them. And we can't find love, so we replace it with these drugs again. And I drink from this bottle, dog, it's my only friend. I'm so scared to be alone again. Fake smile on my face, I just can't keep pretending like I don't pretend. And my little homie's doing 25. If God exists, why I never try to show us that this life is more than pain? Cause it's hard to live when you dead inside. And they say I'm worthless cause I ain't a Christian. They turn the church into a fucking business. They killed Jehovah, didn't leave a witness. And these preachers crooked as these politicians.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't disagree. It definitely can feel like nothing is going right, and it can feel like no matter what you try, everything goes to crap. And everybody seems to feel like they have answers. Everybody thinks that the answer is, church, or people will tell you that the answer is this God, or people will tell you that the answer is, just believing in yourself or manifesting it into the universe, but it's not. It's not. And even Christians will tell you, yeah, if you just do this, it'll solve your problems, but that's not true. We live in a broken world. And we're not promised to make it out with no scars. In fact, there's no person on this planet, because of sin, who will make it out without some scars. And so the church claims to have perfect answers, and the church claims to be able to fix all your problems, and then you end up resenting the church. You end up resenting the preachers because you feel like they only want money. You feel like they only want your money, and they're running a business, like he says. And they do play politics.
Religion, I don't see the difference. They crucify me cause I'm speaking different. Who the fuck are they to judge? Tell me who are you to criticize the way I'm living? 40 ounces for the pain. I ain't been the same since I seen my pops cry. I might be light skinned to you, but I'm still a nigga in the cop's eyes. And it ain't stopping till we all die. Mama, I just hope you understand. I just couldn't take the pressure, mama. See, I tried my best to be a better man. And you might know my story, dog, but you won't ever know my pain. And she was all I needed, now this bottle is my Novocaine. I'm trying not to go insane. I'm trying not to go insane. I'm trying not to go insane. They say lately I ain't been the same.
I really like the imagery in the video. Like, there's this lone wolf, and then sometimes it's the wolf and sometimes it's him. And then him drowning. It's the imagery for isolation, and we feel that way. Most of the time, isolation is what magnifies those feelings. We feel like we're drowning. We feel like there's nobody there to save us. We feel like we're trapped in the wilderness, or we're all on our own. And it's the worst. I have felt that way it's easy to feel that way. And just because you're a Christian and just because you believe in God doesn't mean you won't feel that way. But there's no denying that turning to alcohol or turning to drugs isn't the answer, because it doesn't fix anything either. The problem is that God never promised to take all those things away. Not on this earth, not in this life. He promised to be with us and to take care of us, and He promised to show us what He has for us, to show us that He planned a life for us. He has a will for who we are supposed to be, but nobody ever promised that we make it out without struggling. This is a season of life that every single person will go through. And if you're going through it, you have to remember that. You have to remember that you're not alone. You have to remember that you're not the first person that's gone through it. And you have to remember that there is a way out. But you have to be patient and you have to let other people in.
But they won't ever know my pain. And I know lately I ain't been the same. Just never really show my pain. My pain. Yeah.
That's part of the problem. Is we get to this point where we feel completely alone and then we never show anybody. I've said it in other videos and I'll say it again, that it's become taboo for us to talk about the fact that we're hurting or the fact that we're struggling, when the reality is that most people are. The reality is that most people struggle. But because we don't tell anybody, because we isolate ourselves, we end up making it worse for ourselves. If you're struggling, you have to start talking about it. Whether that's posting in the comments or reaching out to me on Instagram or talking to somebody else that you know that you can trust. I've talked to a lot of you guys on Instagram, and I know that it helps you and it helps me, because I have to make sure not to isolate myself too, because that's exactly where I end up.
Man, I can't feel nothing no more. Fake love don't cut it no more. Homie, I've been drinking so much, nothing staying in my stomach no more. I can't even feel the pain inside. I can't keep living in a lie. I might be breathing just like everybody else, but I still don't feel alive. Every night, man, I hear a pistol popping. Make me feel like God ain't really watching. Watch out for the snakes, they steady plotting. Wanna put you in a cage or in a coffin. Nowadays, these cops just wanna kill. No love in the streets, don't wanna feel what I felt when I heard my little brother passed. I'll never get him back, but yo, I still know his soul still roaming on the streets now. I just hope he's watching over me now. I just keep on praying. I've been trying to talk to God, but these demons never leave. I know I lost myself along the way. I was just too scared to fade away. Now they all keep begging me to stay, but I can't be here another day. So I drink from this bottle till I feel numb again. I've been tempted by these drugs again. I know I ain't been the same. Mama told me she just wanna see her son again. I just wanna see her smile again. I don't ever wanna see her cry, so I lie and say that I'm okay, but I've been plotting on my suicide. And you might know my story, dog, but you won't ever know my pain. And she was all I needed, now this bottle is my Novocaine. I'm trying not to go insane. I'm trying not to go insane. I'm trying not to go insane. They say lately I ain't been the same. But they won't ever know my pain. And I know lately I ain't been the same. But I just never really show my pain. My pain. I just don't show my pain.
I like that it doesn't have a happy ending. I like that it doesn't give this hopeless situation and then pretend like everything gets better, because a lot of the times it doesn't. We watch movies and we watch shows where there's always a happy ending, there's always a solution to the problem, but in real life it's not like that. In real life, when somebody dies, you don't get them back. Not in this life. In real life, when you lose something, or when you lose somebody, or when something tragic happens, it doesn't just go away. I've talked about abuse, and I've talked about neglect and drug use and so many other things on this channel, and those don't always have happy endings. The problem is when people start resenting the church because the church promised a happy ending when on this earth you might not get one. What you are promised is that God will use it for something beautiful if you let Him. God will use it as part of the purpose that He has for you. The things that I've dealt with in life, the abuse that I've dealt with, or the neglect, or everything else, it wasn't a happy thing. It wasn't a fun thing. It wasn't great. But God used it. God uses it so I can share with other people that they can get through it on this channel. To tell you not to kill yourself, or to tell you to stop turning to things that aren't going to save you. That's why I'm thankful for it. That's why you have the opportunity to be thankful for it, because God can use it. God can take those things and make them part of His plan. But people who offer you this happy ending, or people who offer you this escape, that's not how it is. That's why people end up resenting the church, because the church is saying things that God never did. God promised a happy ending after this life, when He comes back, when He comes to redeem His church, when He comes to save us. But on this earth, nobody will make it out without scars. Nobody will make it out without struggles. Most of the time it feels just like that. You feel alone and you feel like every day is a struggle. I've said that statement so many times that I don't want to die, but I don't want to be alive. You spend this period of time where you're just stuck. You have to ask yourself, what do you really want from God? Because if you're expecting God to solve all your problems and to fix everything and to make everything happy and perfect, you're asking for something that might not happen. But if you ask for God to make it useful, to give it a purpose, to give you a purpose, to show you that you're not trash, and then at some point to take you to heaven and to let you spend eternity in perfection, and that's the happy ending. That is true. That's what you have the opportunity for. You gotta stop letting people lie to you and then blame them for when it doesn't come true. It's your job to make decisions, and it's your job to think for yourself, and it's your job not to listen to what every single person tells you about God, but to find out who God is by reading the Bible, by searching. Jesus saves, but He probably isn't going to save the way that you expect Him to. I really like Phora. I think that he is really good about telling it how it is and not giving happy endings. I think he's being true to what he sees in the world, because that's how it is. You don't see happy endings in the world. But God is a happy ending, and God has a purpose for all of the scars that you have. So I encourage you to check out other videos on this channel, and to like it and subscribe and to share it. And more than all of those things, I encourage you to reach out to me on Instagram or on Facebook and have a conversation with me personally. Those I care about more than just the views. When we have a conversation, that's where I feel like I'm making a difference, and that is where I'm making a difference. This video is short, but if we have a conversation, something real can happen. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.